Hello, YouTube. Hello, viewer. Thanks for clicking on this video. I don't know what made you click on this video, but thanks for clicking. As today, I have multiple topics on my head that I want to discuss. And I also want to play this game where this game's also that I'm playing, it's in beta. So if you're like, what the fuck's going on? It's not out yet. It's just some background. But hello, welcome. I would have more light. Look at that face cam. Hold up, who's this guy? There would be a light to give me some more. You can see me more, but it died. I didn't have it plugged in last night, and I want to make a video, so I'm not gonna wait. We're already going. All right, a minute long intro. I had multiple topics that I wanted to talk about, but I also I don't write down or script any of this. So basically it's just these are just yapping videos. This is literally where I just yap about random topics that are like kind of hard to talk about or what's on my mind, and like I don't really know how to go at this because there are games because my topic is co-op games. Like, where the fuck do they go? Like, why? Like, split screen? Why did games not shoot for that audience? I don't know. Sorry. And what I mean by that is that in a couple months, my favorite franchise, Halo, is releasing a new game. And am I excited for it? Yes, I am. Unfortunately, I am. Even though 343 Industry runs that, I'm still excited for this new game coming out this summer. I've been a Halo fan since I was a kid. It's the main reason why I play games to this day. It's because of Halo. It's what introduced me to the internet, honest to God. And there hasn't been a good Halo release game in a long time. And when I mean a long time, I'm saying at least a decade. It's been ever since 343 Industry has gotten the title of Halo, I have not been impressed. And that kind of sucks because the thing about Halo that got introduced to me as a kid is that every title they released was a banger. I was only a child, so my first Halo was Halo 3. And then once I played Halo 3, the campaign, played multiplayer, I didn't even know Halo 2 existed, or even Combat Evolved. I didn't even know 1 and 2 existed. Like, I knew Halo 2 existed, but I wasn't old enough to really, like, understand or be aware of that. And what made that game so much more fun and enjoyable for me as a kid were the memories I got to make from this game. And you're probably wondering, well, you're just playing a game. How do you make memories? You're just staring at pixels on a screen. You know, you're just staring at stuff on a screen. How are you making memories? And the way this game, I'm talking about Halo 3 mainly, that how this game brought people together was it introduced this thing called LAN parties. And that's when, like, all you need was a fucking outlet cable, you know, extension cable, your homie to bring their console over. I mean, they might even have a monitor, but if you had an extra TV, you know, HDMI, that's mother sucker, and then boom, they got a setup, and then you got a setup, and then you can play together. And it's like the game had a co-op feature where you could split the screen in half, and one person would be up the first player would be up top and the second player would be on the bottom. And then the beautiful part was that wasn't the cutoff. It wasn't just two people. Let's say you had 4 friends over, y'all would play the game 4 screen. For each person, well, I'm drawing it right now. Each person had a corner, 25% of the screen. You could have 4 people. And 4 people might not sound like a lot of people, but when you're in a room together playing a game that everyone's like low-key very passionate about, it sounds like a fucking pack of hyenas. It sounds like a pack of lions duking it out for a fucking for anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that shit was fun, dude. It was so fun cuz like you could play big team battle, which is 8v8. So it would be, let's say, your team of 4, and then you would get random people on your team, and then you would duke it out against a random group of 8. Most of the time, the matchmaking would be like, oh, you got a 4 stack, they would put you with another 4 stack, and then it was just 2v2, 2v2, but it was 8v8, 4v4, if that makes sense. My favorite thing, I mean, that was really fun, but my favorite thing, I don't even think it's in Halo Infinite. I haven't really, I've been playing a little bit of Halo Infinite again, but I haven't really checked. It's called multi-team battle, or multi-team, and oh my god, dude, what made that one so fun is that it kind of introduced the first like 3v3, because like now like battle royales or games that are in a party, it's usually 3 people. And what's kind of crazy to me is that like in Halo back then, I'm saying Halo 3 and Reach, I'm saying like this is like 2012, about 10 years ago. It's at least 10 years ago. It was 3v3v3v3, so it was 4 teams of 3 duking it out for objective game mode. Slayer, it just, you didn't get to pick, it was random. Or you got to vote, I'm pretty sure, like what you wanted to play. But it was forcing you to play with people, if that makes sense. It was forcing you to play as a group. And unfortunately, the way gaming has gotten in the past couple years is that you really don't play. I mean, you play with people online when you like search for something, but you don't really queue up in a stack anymore. At least I don't. I've made multiple friends on the internet to this day, and I wish the absolute best for these people. Never met them in person. Don't even know what they even look like. But the energy, the connections, the communications I've had with people on the internet, I wish for them the best. You know, I don't need to see them in person or give them a hug and be like, oh, I hope you succeed in life. No, I can have a 1-hour conversation. If I fuck with a person, I want the best for them. And what's got me wondering or thinking, it was like, it's the corporate, you know, they want everyone to have their own console, you know, they want everyone to, I'm kind of jumping the gun, but like, I got to play that as a kid, and then the older I've gotten, I've never have gotten to experience that type of online, in-person technology, and I'm 24 now. I have never experienced that again, and I'm just wondering, where did that? It's like, it feels like kind of like lost media. It's like, where did that go, or will that ever come back again? And that's kind of why I want to like chat about it, or yap about it, because like I said, I've made multiple memories with people online and in person playing one video game, and that's Halo. And it sucks. Microsoft 343. They go by Halo Studios now, but I'm calling them 343 to this day until they make a good Halo product. Because I've seen this same blueprint, this same corporate, this same greed take over another fan base of mine or topic that I enjoy or hobby. It was Star Wars. And it's hilarious because this new show that I watched, Darth Maul, just got released, and they gave the rights to a completely different person. Shout out to David Lutato. It's David something. I'm sorry for blanking out, but there hasn't really been any good Star Wars, in my opinion. This is my opinion. There hasn't been any good Star Wars production, video games, TV series, movies, whatever, in 10, 15 years. Same problem with Halo. They give the ownership to a different dude. The main guy who made it, shout out to George Lucas, gave the blueprint to David and said, hey, if you want to, keep pleasing the fans, just copy this. This is the comics. But people first saw, who got introduced to the shit. Just copy this. He said, okay. One season of Darth Maul has gotten 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, and Disney already gave them a qualification to get season 2, and there's only been 4 episodes released. No offense, Bungie gave 343 Industry a beautiful blueprint to copy, a great art style. Don't add sprint. They did the experiment with Halo Reach. A lot of people hate it. A lot of people loved it. If you would have just gone back to Halo 3 roots, you would have had probably not a fall off, even though Halo Reach was one of my favorites. But beautiful storytelling in the campaign. One of my favorite YouTubers is actually making their own story, like a 45-minute. He's like editing his own thing for the Reach storyline. Super excited. But kind of getting sidetracked, but also going on to what I'm talking about, is that 343 had literally got a blueprint from Bungie on what to do, and they decided to do their own completely new thing, their own whatever, and they're not bankrupt, or surprisingly they're not bankrupt, because it's such a great title. I think that's why I should have defended that. My brain just went ADHD mode. I don't even know what the fuck I just said because I got distracted by the game. Not distracted by the game, but I just realized I could have blocked that. What I'm trying to get my point across with the 343 having a blueprint and not following it, and then you can say Halo Infinite made money, because that's the thing, is that even with the people who had Star Wars, this is the reason why I'm able to compare, is that the lady who had control of Star Wars the past 10 years, she was bragging and saying that she made over, 90 million revenue, or I don't even think it's revenue. I think it's just net profit. They made 90 million net profit, but if you're a nerd or have common sense, you'd be like, it's Star Wars. You can slap that fucking title on anything and it's gonna sell. If it's new, people are gonna experiment with it. And that's what I'm trying to get with Halo, is that they are remaking the first Halo on a new engine with supposedly, I don't know, they don't want to talk about it, but supposedly 2 new stories with the ODST and Sergeant Johnson. Don't know. I don't know why motherfuckers never want to talk about the product they're going to release, but, it is what it is. I feel like when you have more leaks for your product, you can actually get more sales because the human actually knows what you're getting. That's what sucks, but whatever. That's a whole whatever. But I'm replaying a game that I have already replayed 600. I mean, I tried replaying a Legendary and I didn't even want to do it because I've played that campaign so many times. Or I haven't played it but played it. You know what I'm saying? Halo's basically killing itself is what what I'm trying to get to. And it sucks because it's one of the coolest titles in my opinion, one of the coolest games I've ever played in my life. One of the coolest stories. And it's slowly just killing itself. Even the TV show, they kind of, I had to watch it. Like I coped it. I was like, it's good. It's a good TV show if you watch it as like not a Halo fan, because it doesn't really, the story doesn't really make any sense. Like they took off the motherfucker's helmet in the first like 3 episodes, which is like what the fuck? Why? Reason why Mandalorian fucking, they took off his helmet and the motherfucker's never shown his face again because they're like, oh shit, we ruined his aura. Like, it's how you give that character so much aura, is by it's being a mystery, so the person who's consuming it, just to kind of make up their own Master Chief, get to make up their own Sergeant Johnson, what they look like. Bald fucking army dude. That's what I always thought. And that's what's even crazy is when 343 Industry got the rights of Halo, I think it's in Halo 4, if you play the campaign on Legendary, they leak his eyes. Like, that's the only way, that's what motivated at least me to play that campaign on Legendary on co-op, because it's easier, because you're playing with someone, was to see Sergeant Johnson's fucking, like, you get to finally see his face or whatever. And it's just his eyes, you know? And like, that was actually, like, pretty cool, but, like, at the same time, it's like, fuck. They get a TV show about, you get more lore about Halo. You don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, that's just me. That's my opinion. Like I said, when I make these videos, this is all my opinion, and if you hate me for it, I'm sorry. Also to get my point continuing about the title, what I'm probably going to say, like, where's co-op games? It's like, Halo Infinite, which is the most recent Halo title that's been released, it never got split-screen co-op for the campaign or multiplayer. Which makes no fucking sense. Like, actually. Like, every Halo's had the split-screen in that game. And that's what's really fucked about what these games have done and have gotten away, is that they advertise or say something about their game, and then when the game releases, it doesn't follow through. Like, my best examples is Overwatch 2, when they first launched Overwatch 2, and they said that there's going to be a PvE campaign. This is when the game wasn't free. By the way, you can download Overwatch for free and play the game. But this is when they made the jump. You had to pay $25, $20 for the game. This is when I was a heavy diehard Overwatch fan. And they're like, yeah, pay for the game. You get the PvE campaign. And like, what's so cool, like what made me want to buy it so badly, is that when you played Overwatch from 2016 and so on, is that there was no lore for the characters. You only got these shorts that came out were like 5-10 minute long videos on YouTube. Shout out to those, which are really cool. It was like basically Pixar animated videos about the character, like lore about their family, how they became a hero, you know, all that super cool shit. So I was like, oh my god, I finally get to have a submersive fucking gameplay. Jump to a conclusion, that didn't happen. None of that came out. Paid for it. Didn't get it. Yeah, super buzzkill. Halo Infinite. They were saying they're gonna do a battle royale, which is crazy. That's what got me really hyped about it. Is that they say they're gonna do a Halo battle royale, and I was like, pretty cold at Fortnite. You know, I like to say I'm decent at video games, and I was so pumped for this shit. That didn't happen. Yeah. By the way, Halo, yeah, battle royale, yeah, that didn't. Nope. Split screen co-op campaign. So that was gonna happen. Yeah, that didn't happen. And that kind of just sucks, you know, because that's what, like, I feel like that's when the split screen Halo was gonna make a big comeback, and it didn't. Obviously, because it didn't come out. Sorry, my hair is in an awkward, like, long phase, and I don't really know what to do with it. So, like I said, I'm a yapper. I jump from. I'm gonna be jumping all over the place, but what I'm trying to like just talk about and keep manifesting is like what happened slash was I think it was corporate the money. You know, they want everyone to get their own console and stuff. But like Thievers 3 Industry, the new game coming out July 28th, apparently the leaks, is like they're saying they're bringing back the split screen. They're saying that this game's going to be on PlayStation. And now the new leaks are saying, well, Microsoft is only going to they're wanting to make it Xbox only. And it's like, they got to stop with that. Also, I'm on a computer, so it's like, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to play it on a computer. But they're saying they want to put it on PlayStation. And the biggest debate I've been saying as a Halo fan is they just need to put Master Chief Collection on PlayStation, but they're not going to do that. Because that game's dead as shit, unfortunately. I've been trying to like all the Halos are pretty dead, unfortunately. But with this new Halo coming out, they're saying they're bringing back split screen co-op. It's a new campaign for people to enjoy. It's gonna have a replayability where you're gonna want to replay it multiple times. There's more skulls, more than just 12 or 15. There's gonna be like 100. There's a whole bunch of talk about what's coming out. And we're never going to know until what they release. And, like, that's the thing that kind of sucks, is that even the people that have, like, got to play the game early were kind of not even, like, that impressed. And it's like, that's kind of not the best. Or, like, they're impressed, but it's just, like I said, it's Halo Combat Evolved. It's a game that it's just gonna, they're only doing a campaign, they're not even doing a multiplayer, and it's like, okay, like, I'm really just yapping about Halo, but to be fair, it's just like, what, like, I know this is just my opinion, like, I'm just a fan, no one really gives a fuck at the end of the day, I'm gonna voice my opinion, because I can, but I'm just wondering, like, why are they doing this, and, like, what are they expecting the outcome to get? You know, like even like the big, because there's been so much drama. That's why I'm not even talking about. I guess I can talk about the drama of one of their lead artists left after working for 17 years, like working for ODST, like multiple projects, and then finally just leaving, saying fuck this shit because it's just a hostile place to work. And it's dirty. Like it's honest to God, it's really fucked up. And I hate to see it because, like I said, I'm a pretty big Halo fan, and that's the news we get. You have a new product coming out in 3 months, and the news we get about the game that's coming out, the studio. Come on, dude, are you serious? This game used to sell like make 160 million in profit. 100 million copies on release. Stupid numbers. Numbers like that limited games could compete with. And now they're barely scraping. And as a company, as a employee, as a owner, as a investor, who the fuck and why the fuck are they doing this? And who the fuck do you talk to about it? What email do I send? Because I paid $60 for Infinite and I was fucking disappointed. I got Onyx the first month of the game and I had no content after that. It was either just to go pro, playing 6-mans or 8-mans. Which was like, you want to go pro in Halo, you played ranked, and then once you got the highest ranked in the game, you play against the highest ranks of the ranks to prove your worth and get on a team, and then yada yada, you know, the esports dream. And it's like, that passion is, I don't have that passion anymore to go pro or in games, really. It's more just to chill. It's my hobby. Still gonna love it. Because there hasn't been a game that's been good enough. You know, Rocket League and Halo Infinite were two games I were obsessed with and got an esports scholarship for Rocket League. Fun fact about me. Play these games for hours, thousands of hours, you know, to try and go somewhere with it. And it's like, there's not many games that are good enough to have that drive. And it sucks because Halo, Call of Duty, like, those are two really good first-person shooters that you could go pro, whatever, be glued to, and they have not released a good title in a long time. Both of them can count. Honest to God, could count ability for the co-op, the memory lacking, the dog shit, and it just doesn't make any sense because, like, I feel like they have all the tools at their hands. It's just the lack of the brain. It's the lack of the people who are in ownership of, or who are in control, who don't want to own up for fucking up. Oh, I never fucked up. We made fucking over $60 million, you know? I didn't fuck up, you know? We made over, like, 35 skins for your Spartan. We didn't fuck up. We made so much money. Fuck you, bro. Like, that's what I have to say to the you. I've seen the clips. Fuck you. If you think it's all about money, fuck you. It's about enjoying your time. Playing the fucking damn thing. Because I'm the one spending my money and spending my time on the product. So when I'm contemplating my time, when I'm using the product, come on. Oh my god, I get those little notifications. I'm sorry. That could have just been very loud. I'm gonna try and defeat the boss, and then I'll end the video here, because I could just keep yapping forever. But the longer the video, God, it takes so long to upload. I think they all die here, but I might take damage. I mean, I love this game. This is a mobile game. Slay the Spire, but this is Slay the Spire 2. Shout out to my uncle fucking talking to me about this game. It's super fun. So it's kind of a thinker game. And it's in beta. Like, this game's in beta. Like I talked about, the thing you're watching me play, this game's not even out. Super chill though. But what makes this game super fun, by the way, is I can play it with my uncle, and it's very, like, cooperative. It's meant to be co-op type shit. Like, super sick how this game, I can't wait to see what this game does. It's fun. There's replayability, co-op, memories you can make. So much. Unfortunately, a lot of games lack that, and Halo. I mean, Mountain Dew doesn't even want to collab with the new Halo. It's Fanta. It's always been Mountain Dew. If Mountain Dew doesn't even have trust into the game, I mean, to be fair, that's not... Bro, dude, the leaks for that skin look so bad. And it's sad. Like, that's what we get. Like, that's what we get? Are you serious? Oh my god. It's crazy. But yeah, it's like, you can get this Master Chief skin, and you're literally, like, orange and blue. I don't know. I don't know. As far as I'm not control, I'm just a fan. And I hate that this game's probably gonna be $60, $70. Like, that's the thing, too. Games are just gotten more expensive. Games have just gotten more expensive and just gotten more shit. That's the sad part. It's like, you would think, oh, they're more expensive, the game's gonna be better. Nope. Games are actually kind of but nothing I can do about it, but bitch and complain, send an email that won't even get a response. But I don't know. When I uninstalled MCC because it takes forever. Like, it's only Halo 3 basically at this point. But I can't fathom to think that this game that they're releasing, Halo Combat Evolved, remade, I don't even know, Halo, the new Halo, taking out the multiplayer and just relying on campaign for it to be the main source of like entertainment, it's just kind of a little bit dumbfounding. I don't know, it's just me, but it's just the game got like the campaign was great, even though you could read and see like clips or read about it. But Halo 2 and Halo 3 were rushed when they came out. They weren't even got the people didn't even get to release the full thing they wanted to make because they had a deadline due. Because back then, you would get a new game every year. You would get a new game every year and a half. Nowadays, I mean, I think they've been working on this Halo for 5.5 years. 5 years. That's what I'm saying. Why I'm talking about this is that this isn't a year-long wait. This isn't me waiting 6 months for a product, brother. I've been waiting 5 years for a new Halo, and this is the shit we get? A remake? Better graphics? On an AI engine? That's not even human-made? Like, you want me to get turned about that? Are you serious? Are you dumb? Do you have a thumb up your ass? Like, my last video I made was me talking about people being on their phones too much and getting dumber. I mean, what the fuck? I didn't get any blocks. Let's try and get one. No, it's a wisp. But don't know. I'm manifesting, talking about it. Hopefully, fingers crossed. It's not bad. Could be good. Like I said, could be good. Could be good. Does it look good? I don't know. I literally won't know. I won't know until 3 months, and then I get to make a video about it. But yeah, that's kind of just what I kind of want to yap about. Kind of just wondering what's going on, why are games kind of not choosing that route? I've seen some games that are like the co-op they're split screen like in half like that, where like one person plays here, one person plays here, and you have to literally play. You can't play the game unless it's co-op. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to do missions together type shit. And those games are kind of weird. I mean, I bet they're cute with a girlfriend or a loved one type shit, but like, nah, like, my favorite shit was staying up until 3 a.m., 2 pizzas ordered, 2 Mountain Dew, 2 liters, fucking can't drink energy drinks, but I'm gonna chug that caffeine, staying up until 4 a.m. trying to get 150 headshots with a certain gun I can just spam over and over again. I don't feel bad for using that. It's because it's overpowered because I'm trying to get the skin. So when people in game chat telling me to use a different gun, I just tell them in my squeaker voice that I've been called a girl. I'm trying to get my gold camo! No fucks. Grown ass man's like, alright, my bad, respect. Shit, try to get that clan tag, like, reasons to play the game, reasons to grind, That shit does not exist in these games. Like, the thing I'm playing right now, this game, is that every time I replay this game, I get different perks and I get different relics. Each playthrough will never be the same. This game's sick. the replayability in games needs to come back, and it's just not. I can't get rid of Deathbringer. Oh my god, this one hurts. I don't want to get rid of these. I'll get rid of a defend. And like, I don't know. That's just me. That's my take. Like, that shit. That shit is what made games hit, memories, grind. This Halo needs it, in my opinion. Like, this new Halo's, and this doesn't have a multiplayer. Like, I'm kind of just, what? Waited 5 years for this? And then the news you get about the studio and Microsoft is that they've been abusing their employees? The OGs? Are you serious? Oh my god, are you serious? If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a thumbs up. I'm gonna leave it there. Thanks for clicking on this video. Tell someone you love them. I love you. Bye.